The National Czech and Slovak Museum and Library presents Folklife 101, a series about folk and traditional arts. Episode 8, Things We Wear. When looking at our clothes, those we wear on an everyday basis and those we wear every once in a while, we can ask the question, how does what we wear tell a story about our life? A lot of people look at folk dress and think of something that's highly detailed, fancy, or even exotic. However, what most people don't realize is that folk dress can be something as simple as a t-shirt. Sometimes folk dress is something worn every once in a while, or something worn on an everyday basis. Customs such as festivals and cultural celebrations are often a space for folk dress to be expressed, as we see of these examples of school festivals and ethnic festivals. Examples of costumes like these marching Kolach outfits and these St. Nicholas Day costumes are both used to celebrate identity. One is occupational, while the other is cultural. In looking at folk costume, the study of adornment, its processes, its materials, its meaning to the community are all important parts of understanding how people dress. Aspects of folk culture, such as symbols, play a vital role in folk costume, as these costumes often reflect the importance of symbols in culture. Costume also includes adornment. Some adornment, like tattoos, are more permanent, while others, such as henna tattooing during weddings, are more temporary. In this headdress from the Vojvodina region of Serbia, looking at the bigger picture and looking at the smaller details, such as materials, adornment, and patterns, are ways that folklorists explore dress. Activities such as t-shirt signing at a camp demonstrate how clothing is both a group unifier and a space for remembrance, which is important in developing folk traditions. In these fests from both Girl Scouting and a Czech festival in Nebraska, we can see how adornment over time is a way of remembering where a person has been, but also shows a person's individual identity. Although many performing groups like folk dancers may wear similar attire, there are ways in which people make it their own within group norms and expectations. This is also the case within certain subcultures, such as punk subculture and the art of cosplaying, in which individual choice is part of a group tradition. Folklife 101 was created by Nick Hartman in the National Czech and Slovak Museum and Library. For more information about the National Czech and Slovak Museum and Library, visit our website at www.ncsml.org.